Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tarot CelebriTEA with your boy Ducky. Today we are going to be reading tarot cards all on Lisa from Blackpink. So we're gonna read a little bit on Lisa and Jungkook's connection, their vibe together, as well as Lisa and Rosé's current connection, and then we're also going to be just doing a general overview on just Lisa and some career advice for her and all that good stuff. So remember to keep in mind that these videos are for entertainment purposes. Why is that? That is because we do not have Lisa or any of the other people, Jungkook or Rosé, here to confirm nor deny that what I'm seeing in the cards and how I'm interpreting them is resonating with them or not. So that's not to say that they're not resonating. We just don't have them here to confirm or deny that stuff. So just remember to watch these videos with a grain of salt or two or 87. And without further ado, grab your potato chips, get y'all snacks, get y'all drinks, whatever it is you do while you're watching videos. Sit back, relax, and just, vibe with me. So let's get started on Jungkook and Lisa's energy, shall we? So let's see. We're just gonna do a combined energy of Jungkook and Lisa. What is their combined energy currently? We got the 10 of Wands in reverse. The 9 of Wands. Ooh, a lot of resilience, a lot of weight. There's some heaviness. The 9 of Cups. Oh, in reverse. All right. So immediately what I'm seeing here between the combined energy of Jungkook and Lisa is with the 10 of Wands showing up in reverse. Normally the 10 of Wands is all about burdens, right? You're carrying the weight of other people's problems on behalf of your own shoulders. You're carrying other people's problems as your own. When it comes in reverse, some of these things are falling off. Some of these things are trickling off. So I think what I'm seeing here with the way that these cards are showing up, the two of them really rely on one another for that resilience, for that extra support, for that extra strength. The 10 of Wands in reverse is all about letting go of these burdens, and the 9 of Wands is all about having that strength, that tenacity, that resilience, and that persistence to keep on going. So I feel like between Jungkook and Lisa, the two of them really rely on one another to kind of just, whenever things get tough, whenever emotionally one of them is feeling sad, or there's just like an emotional heaviness between one or two of them, they can rely on one another to really be like, you know what, like if it's Jungkook talking to Lisa, he's like, you know what, Lisa, you're strong, you got this, and vice versa. Lisa can be like, you know what, Jungkook, you are a performer, you got this, you can continue doing this. So it seems like the two of them really have a great bond here where they can really rely on one another, especially when things get tough. They can kind of just unload and de-stress and talk about really heavy things with one another. And that's a beautiful thing to have whenever you have a friend where you can really just like be like, hey, like this is what's going on in my life, this is what's going on in your life. So that's really beautiful. I love that. That's a good connection here that I'm seeing. So let's get some advice for Jungkook in this situation, this connection. The 5 of Wands in reverse. King of Swords. Oh, there's like a little bit of like a fighting something. There's some kind of a fight that's going on. And I don't think it's between Jungkook and Lisa. I think it's something else. Knight of Cups, and the Three of Swords. And we'll get a combined advice for the both of them together. An oracle card. Blaze. Okay, I'm still unfamiliar with a good amount of these oracle cards, so I will look into this book just to get a little bit of assistance. Blaze. Vision, insight, yeah. Mentoring, yeah. Yeah, again, there's just a lot of like advice that the two of them are able to give to one another is what I'm seeing here. Like, look at how contemplative, like just thoughtful and a thought-provoking stance this person is. And I feel like that's the advice for both Jungkook and Lisa, is to continue, like whenever they're in their fields. I'm noticing all this like water here in the bottom. Their advice is like to really stay firm, stay grounded on this beautiful connection that they have, that they can both, really rely on one another to stay strong, especially whenever their emotions are kind of starting to get all over the place and maybe they don't know, like, have a quite footing, they're not grounded on their footing on, like, things that's going on and emotionally. So that's the combined advice for the both of them. Now, some advice for Jungkook with this situation is that um there are some challenges that he is going through. With the Five of Wands is all about challenges. Now, the Five of Wands is all about overcoming challenges, and these challenges are can be very strengthening. These can be very good challenges that help you improve and become more, like level up basically. So the advice for Jungkook is to view challenges um in a way, or to start thinking of challenges as a way to really boss up and level up and gain that mental strength, that mental tenacity. It seems that Jungkook, whenever things get tough, the first thing that goes is his headspace, his thoughts. He starts, thinking the worst case scenario and stuff like that. And his advice when it comes to challenges is to start, viewing challenges from a different perspective. Like, okay, yes, this is difficult, but how am I going to end up out after this challenge? He needs to view challenges as just like little stepping stones. Look, stepping stones, that are going to help him improve, be more resilient, especially mentally resilient, mentally strong. Um, so that's what I'm seeing for Jungkook. And so some advice for Lisa in regards to this connection is to really allow the healing to involve. It seems that Jungkook really shows Lisa, like, you know what, you're stronger than you think you are. You're resilient. You're tough. You can do this. And there's a lot of healing here. Um, so that's what I'm seeing here for Lisa, is that with the Knight of Cups has some emotional offering. So the advice for Lisa is to really see that she can emotionally offer more than she thinks she can, to herself and to others. And to allow this healing to involve. The Three of Swords in reverse is all about healing, growing out of things. So that's beautiful. That's what I'm seeing for the connection between Jungkook and Lisa. So now let's get into Lisa and Rosé's reading. Shall we? Let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna get a general vibe of Lisa and Rosé's combined energy, and also just some advice for the two of them, between their connection together and whatever is going on with them. do, 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 do. I was watching Dancing with the Stars before filming this, so I'm sorry I'm uploading this little bit late. I'm gonna start switching, I think, slowly transitioning my video uploads to 6 a.m. Central Standard Time instead of 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, just because I was looking at my YouTube analytics, and it seems that most of y'all are online in the morning time here in America, which is evening over in Asia. So I think that's what I'm gonna start doing, and it's gonna be better for me to also record these videos at nighttime for me and just have them ready to be uploaded in the morning. Because it's been a little bit hectic trying to do these videos right after I get off work in the afternoons. It kind of makes my gym time a little bit hectic, or trying to balance everything out. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, back to the video. Jungkook. Oh no, not Jungkook. Sorry, Rosé and Lisa. So we're going to get some combined energy for Rosé and Lisa. What is Rosé and Lisa's current energy like together? The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The Hermit in reverse. The Six of Wands. Immediately, I'm just hearing, oh my gosh, can we get this over with? Like, with the of Pentacles showing up. The Eight of Pentacles is all about, working patiently on a skill, working towards something big. But since this came in reverse, it seems that Rose and Lisa are working on something together. And they've been working on something, and they're just kind of ready to get it over with. And I'm, just assuming, because I have done already a few videos on Blackpink and their upcoming world tour, a lot of the members of Blackpink are really like working hard on this. But it seems that Rose and Lisa are just over it. They're just ready to get this over with, like all this preparation. They're tired of listening to like all these other people that are like above them telling them, you need to do this, you need, like, the choreography is not good enough, or like, you need to be sharper here, you know you need to sing the note better right here, you need to dance, stuff like that. The Hermit in reverse is all about like ignoring the advice or the opinions that other people are giving you. The Hermit is all about, the wise teacher, learning, gaining wisdom, learning from other people and listening to other people. Now, when it comes in reverse, there's a little bit of like stubbornness. And I think they're just ready to get things going. They're just ready to get the show on the road with the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is all about success, being victorious, being, having that, being successful in whatever it is that you're doing. And they're just ready to get things going. They're ready to just have fun. They're ready to show off what they've been working for. Because the Eight of Pentacles in reverse talks about, you're just ready to do things. You're kind of, you don't really care about the quality anymore of it. You're just ready. And I think that's what it is. Like, they've been working hard on things, like, and I don't, it's not to discredit them, like saying that they don't care about the quality of the stuff that they've been working on, but I think they've just put so much work and effort into it that they're just ready to show it to the mass public. They're ready to show off their new dance move. They're ready to show off their skills, what they've been working towards. So that's kind of what I'm seeing between the two of them. They're just ready to get things going. They're ready to just they don't want to be like rehearsing anymore, and they're tired of just like taking all this like constructive criticism from all these other people, and they're just ready to go. They're ready to get the show on the road is just what I'm thinking of. So let's get some advice for Rosé. Oh, two cards came out already. The Tower and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so some patience is still required from Rosé. All right, let's get some advice for Lisa. The Magician in reverse. Let's get another card. The Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. The Hero's Path. Ooh, the Hero's Path. This card is a combined advice for both Rosé and Lisa. And the hero's path, this card talks all about, like the hero in every story has to go through a lot of trials and tribulations. The hero knows what it's like to be hurt. The hero knows what it's like to endure, to struggle, to overcome. That's why they become the hero, because they've overcome a lot of obstacles. So that's what I'm seeing for them, is to like really continue enduring these obstacles. They're going to be very successful in what they're doing. They just need to endure a little bit longer. Now the advice for Rose here in regards to the connection is like, Rose needs to develop a little bit more of patience, and show that she can be patient. The Tower in reverse talks about having a change of, or developing such a change in your character that it shocks people. That people are surprised by it. They're like, "Wow, I didn't." They're like, "Where did that come from?" So the advice for Rose is to really try and build some patience in regards to her connection with Lisa. I think like I feel like maybe Lisa is starting to get very impatient in regards to like everything that they're working towards. And I think like this is the perfect time for Rose to kind of like step up, in their friendship, and being like, all right, I'm usually the one that's not so patient, but this time I'm going to be more patient for both of us. And that's what I'm seeing for Rose. Now for Lisa, the advice that I'm seeing for Lisa is to not really poke the bear, is kind of what I'm seeing. I feel like Lisa has this magician energy where she can easily, she's a great manifester, but sometimes when this card comes in reverse, the manifester can be a little bit deceptive, can be a little bit of a trickster, a bit of a prankster, maybe a little bit manipulative, but I think it's like in a playful way. I feel like Lisa's not like manipulative in like a deceiving way that she wants to really hurt people, but in a more playful way. But the advice for her is to really try not to do that right now. The Seven of Swords is all about deceit, and lies. So the advice for her is to really watch out for the way that she communicates with people, so that she doesn't come across like, oh, like she's just like trying to poke our buttons, or she's just trying to get a reaction out of us. I feel like maybe Lisa does try to be a little bit of a prankster, and sometimes, being that prankster or having that playful energy sometimes can get you in trouble. And it seems that tensions are a little bit high, with the energy that's going on in Blackpink right now, with the video that I made maybe a week or two ago. Tensions are a bit high, so the advice for her is to kind of not really try and play with people's thoughts and emotions right now, because it could really get her in trouble. And to just stay resilient, stay strong, for both of them, Rose and Lisa, to stay strong. I feel like the two of them, they're just ready to like get things going, get the show on the road. But yeah, Rose Rose's advice is to really develop this kind of like patience, that people that know her may be like, wow, like where did all of this patience come from? Like that's not really Rose a lot of the time. So that's what I'm seeing. All right, so that's it for that portion. And let's get ready for Lisa's tarot reading, just her general reading. So I'm gonna just draw a few cards, and kind of go over this kind of quickly, just because I do like to keep my videos within like the 20-ish minute mark. But I was trying to cover a lot of topics that some people have requested all in one video. So I knew that this video might be a little bit longer than the allotted time frame that I like to work within, but that's okay. I'm a queen of the people, I'm a ducky of the people, and so what the people want, you shall receive. Okay, so y'all wanted a Lisa video, this is a video all on Lisa. So I'll try and relay the messages that I'm seeing as concisely as I can. All right, so let's just get a general vibe and energy for Lisa. We got the Nine of Swords, yeah, in reverse. just a lot of mental anxiety going on with the members of Blackpink recently. That's that's just the general consensus that I'm seeing. Knight of Cups, that's beautiful though. Um, so what I'm seeing here with the Nine of Swords is that mentally Lisa is a little bit anxious. She is kind of like uh I guess the word that I did want to say was struggling. She is struggling with her like mental health, just trying to keep everything together. It just seems she's under high stress right now. And it does make sense with the way that Jungkook and Lisa's general energy came in together in the beginning of the reading, with how that they they rely on one another in regards to like when things get tough, when things get difficult for them, they rely on one another to really, kind of unleash and unwind. So it does seem that Lisa is under some mental stress, and it's causing her to kind of like not really get a good adequate sleep. But emotionally, the good thing with Lisa's current energy is that emotionally she's starting to like learn how to fill her own emotional cup up and feel good about herself emotionally, and know that she has a lot to offer, for to herself and for others, which is beautiful. So let's just get some advice for Lisa's current overall energy. I'm sorry if y'all hear some noises in the background. Um, my family's watching football right now, so yeah. Hopefully y'all don't hear it as that much, but if you do, I'm so sorry. So let's get an oracle card. All right, the wandering path. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So what I'm seeing here with the wandering path is like the advice is it's okay to be a little bit confused. It's okay to be a little bit lost. Um the advice for Lisa right now is that she's still healing and to continue focusing on healing. Like, this is the second time that this card has shown up for Lisa in this video. In the beginning, it showed up with her advice between her and Jungkook is to continue healing herself, healing her heart, healing her thoughts, the way she thinks about herself. And that's what I still see for her again, which is interesting that this is coming again for her twice in regards to advice for her. So that's the main advice for her. She is starting to really feel better about herself emotionally. Um, and with the Seven of Cups showing up, the Seven of Cups is all about, having a lot to choose from. Look at like all these cups this person can choose from. Now, in reverse, this talks about indecisiveness. You're a little bit indecisive on like, you don't know what to do. Like, which cup should I pick? I feel like the advice for her with the wandering path is that it's okay to wander. It's okay to like go in and out. It's okay to be indecisive right now for Lisa, because the beautiful thing about being confused sometimes is that you are confused because you have a lot of options to choose from, right? And sometimes that's a blessing. So the advice for Lisa is to really see all of these options as a blessing. She's so abundant that she can choose from many different cups, and it's okay to wander. It's okay to turn right. It's okay to turn left. It's okay to choose cup one. It's okay to choose cup four, cup two. That's what I'm seeing. Like, she's healing herself and she's learning a lot about herself again. So it's okay to wander. It's okay to choose many different paths right now. It's okay to kind of like dabble in this cup and dabble in that cup. That's what I'm seeing for Lisa, which is nice. All right. So let's get a career reading for Lisa. Do, 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 do. All right. Do, 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 do. All right, so let's get a career reading for lovely Lisa. Okay, let's see what is going on in Lisa's career energy currently. The High Priestess, yes. Okay, so career wise, it seems that Lisa is really trusting her intuition. She's trusting her instincts. She's using that feminine energy, which is that creative aspect. You know, I firmly believe that we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. Um, and she's really tapping into her feminine energy right now, which is all about that creativity. And with the Four of Pentacles showing up next as well, the Four of Pentacles is all about holding on to your possessions, holding on to your belongings. So I really feel like Lisa's really holding on to just who she is, her creativity, her emotions, her feelings, and in regards to her career, it seems that she has a good idea of what she wants to do, who she wants to become, or and who she is becoming, you know, in her career, and she's holding on to this. She has a good feeling and head on her shoulders in regards to like her career aspect. So let's just get a little bit of advice for Lisa. Queen of Cups, yes. Keep on tapping to those emotions. The Nine of Wands in reverse. Let's get an oracle card as well. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay. So the Queen of Cups is the most emotionally tuned and sensitive out of the four queens. The Suit of Cups is all about your emotions. You know, it represents the element of water, which is all about your emotions. And look at this, like, look at all this water. So the advice that I'm seeing for Lisa is to continue tapping into that emotion, her, that emotional creativity that she has, because again, with the High Priestess knows herself very well, knows her, has a great intuition, and taps into her intuition in order to gain wisdom, to gain knowledge, and to gain that kind of mastery, that self mastery. And so that's the advice that I'm seeing for Lisa, is to really continue just searching for tapping into, or yeah, tapping into her emotional state, her subconscious, as well as what I'm seeing, like even just being around water whenever she's feeling drained, is to really like immerse herself around water in regards to her career. Um, you know, when she needs some inspiration, really just go be around water, and it's going to really kind of help her out. Um, and what I'm seeing here as well with the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Wands is all about, you know, having that strength, having that resilience, believing in yourself when things get tough. In reverse, this this is really giving her the advice that like she needs to really believe in herself when things do get tough, because if not, like it can really detriment her. It seems that emotionally she's very sensitive, or because she works a lot depending on her emotional state. If she's not in a good place emotionally, a lot of her like dreams and goals in regards to her career can easily like fade away or crumble, or she can easily get not distracted, but how do I want to word this? She can easily get disappointed if she's not in a great emotional state. She can easily feel disappointed in regards to her goals. So the advice that I'm seeing for her in regards to her career is to really keep on tapping into her emotional state, staying strong emotionally, being around water if she's starting to feel a little bit depleted, feeling a little bit empty. And that's going to really help her feel rejuvenated, feel joyous, feel happy again. And it's going to help regain that strength whenever she's feeling a little bit down in regards to her career. So that's awesome. And last but not least, let's do a quick little love reading situation for Miss Lisa. All right. Ooh, 30-minute long video. Yo, this is a long one, but it's okay. I covered like 3 different topics. It's okay. I enjoy I enjoy just, making videos and reading cards, so this is a good problem to have, right? Okay, so let's do a quick little love reading for Lisa. What is Lisa's current love energy? The King of Wands in reverse. Immediately I'm thinking, no, like she's not really focusing on love. Like, with that King of Wands in reverse, I don't really see it, but we'll see what the next card comes up. Yeah, the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I'm not really seeing it for Miss Lisa right now. Um and here's the reason why. The Lovers in reverse is all about being indecisive, not really knowing. Like your heart says one thing and your thought or your mind is saying another thing. My mind's telling me no, but my body that very much that type of energy. So it seemed that Lisa doesn't really know exactly when it comes to her love life what it is that she's wanting. Um Maybe with the King of Wands showing up here in reverse, the King of Wands can be a little bit of that like aggressive, temperamental energy. So maybe I feel like Lisa has been around some people that can be a little bit jealous, maybe possessive, and they like to argue. And so she's been with some people that just kind of like bring more problems to her life than add good things into her life. So it seems like she's like, do I really want to be like try looking for love? You know what? I should have really blocked this this card. I didn't realize that she was showing some nudity, but that's okay. No one's gonna tell, right? Don't tell on me, y'all. I feel like Lisa has endured some relationships, or maybe she has dated some people that they just bring more drama, more problems into her life. And with what's going on in her life right now, she's just very busy and she's already having trouble like sleeping and stuff. So I feel like in her love life, she's like, I really don't want to think about that right now, which is good for you, Lisa. I love someone who knows, that they're like, you know what? I don't think that's it. I'm focusing on me right now, focusing on my career. So let's get some advice for Lisa. The Tower in reverse. The Page of Cups. Ooh. Ooh. The Turning Path. Oh, okay. So the advice for that I'm seeing for Lisa with the Turning Path and the Tower showing up here together. The Tower is all about big changes, right? It's sudden changes. But when it comes in reverse, these changes really, again, like shock people. Can, like, because they're like, wow, like, oh, you're rebellious, huh? They show the Tower in reverse talks about, showing a different side of you and maybe not really caring what people think and just doing you, and it can really shock people because they're like, wow, that's very rebellious of you. And with the Turning Path, I feel like Lisa is going to really just, the advice for her in regards to her love life is to really just shock people, continue being, that rebellious, feisty self that she has been, keeping things young and fresh, like just flirt, that young, playful, flirtatious energy. I feel like that's what I'm seeing for Lisa, is to really just keep things light, keep things lighthearted, keep things playful, keep things, fun and flirty. Nothing too deep is what I'm seeing in regards to her love life right now. So, and a lot of people are gonna be like, wow, Lisa's like turning a new leaf, like, wow, she's, just being very, you know, being that feisty, fierce, playful kitten, you know. That's what I'm seeing for her, is to really kind of just practice kind of just being flirtatious. Maybe while she's on tour, practice, you know, being flirty with people, practice, you know, winking at people in the crowd while she's performing, stuff like that, you know, things that people are going to be like, "Oh wow," you know, like that's new for Lisa, you know. And I think that's going to really take her a long way in regards to her love life later on down the road. So that's what I'm seeing for Lisa's video. Let me know what you thought of this video. Feel free to give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, or a thumbs down if you did not like the video. I totally respect your opinion. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you thought of this video. If you are familiar with Lisa, or Rosé, or Jungkook, anyone that I talked about in this video, feel free to let me know what you thought. And with that being said, I am going to get ready to do some yoga before bed. And I will see y'all on the next video. Remember to take care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. Stay hydrated and love and respect yourselves and others. I'll see y'all later. Bye.